Creators are leveraging AI to launch automated channels that generate millions of views on single videos within their first 7 days. Replicating those results requires a specific sequence. We are going to map out the complete assembly line, from spotting a microtrend before it peaks, to structuring the scripts, to pacing your uploads so the algorithm actually pushes your content. Before you generate a single asset, you must verify your account age. If your YouTube profile is less than 7 days old and lacks a basic watch history, the platform's spam filters will categorize the channel as a bot and suppress your reach. Access to sophisticated AI tools is ineffective if you fail to clear the platform's basic security and account longevity checks first. Once the account is secure, the focus shifts to topic selection. Instead of guessing what might work, search for established momentum in niches like specific gaming surges on Roblox or rapid price shifts in financial markets. This chart tracks the search interest for a trending niche. The volume remains flat for months before it spikes vertically within a 48-hour window. When you identify a curve like this, speed is the priority. Spending a week on planning means missing the audience interest entirely. The goal is to produce and post while the trend is still climbing. Because these channels scale quickly, you must secure the digital asset immediately. Apply a complex password and enable two-factor authentication as soon as the channel is created. Neglecting these settings has led to creators losing access to channels generating over $300 a day in passive revenue, effectively handing a high-value asset over to hackers. Rapid algorithmic success turns a simple channel into a significant financial asset, making these security vulnerabilities a primary risk to your revenue. With the topic selected, we move to the script. While standard chat models are common, Google Gemini offers a distinct advantage by accessing live search data to ensure your script references current market mechanics. Maintaining viewer retention requires a psychological framework called the conflict arc, which maps out narrative tension over the course of the video. The arc moves through 5 specific phases: the hook, the rising action, a central conflict, a comeback, and finally, the payoff. To achieve this structure, the AI prompt must explicitly command Gemini to generate a script following these 5 steps. This ensures the output focuses on narrative tension rather than generic information. AI is a tool for execution, not a replacement for structure. The architectural pacing of the script is what determines if a viewer watches to the end or swipes away. Next, you generate visual assets and record a rough scratch voiceover. At this stage, a basic smartphone microphone is sufficient for the raw recording. You can run that raw recording through Adobe Podcast's Enhanced Speech tool. The AI rebuilds the frequencies to simulate the quality of a professional studio microphone. High-quality audio is a requirement for retention. Viewers are significantly more likely to abandon a video with poor sound quality, regardless of the visuals. To assemble the video, we use an automated solution called Gling to handle the most time-consuming part of the process, the timeline edit. Gling scans the raw footage and automatically removes dead air, bad takes, and silences with a single click. This powerful automation fractures a chaotic block of raw footage and reveals the core polished edit in seconds. Using these tools reduces the production cycle from several hours to a fraction of the time, allowing you to focus on high-level strategy and topic selection. After the first upload, you must manage your expectations. Receiving only a handful of initial views is a standard baseline while the system begins its discovery phase. YouTube tests your content with small audiences to map viewer demographics. This chart shows a flat line for early uploads, followed by the 5th video exploding once the system identifies the correct target audience. To avoid cannibalizing your own growth, wait at least 48 hours between uploads. Monitor your real-time analytics and only post the next video when the current one dips and stays below 100 views per hour for 12 consecutive hours. Uploading a new asset while a previous video is still gaining momentum can overwhelm the algorithm's data collection and stop your current growth cycle. Mastering the algorithm requires the discipline to let your data mature rather than rushing new content into the feed. The engine is now complete, identifying trends, generating structured scripts, enhancing audio, automating the edit, and respecting the algorithm's pacing. You must be cautious of novelty-based AI themes. Highly unrealistic or gimmicky content often experiences a sharp decline in viewer interest as the initial surprise wears off. Now, these gimmicks might generate a temporary spike, but like a firework, that interest often turns to ash immediately. Sustainable growth comes from building a brand with realistic themes. AI provides the mechanical leverage to produce content, but human curation of the ideas remains the irreplaceable element of a successful channel. The tools are ready. Check Google Trends for a breakout niche, open Gemini to build your first arc, and start the full assembly process today.